Operation Feed delivers 33,000 pounds and $3,000 in cash, a truckload of food for the Mid-Ohio Food Bank.
That's almost 40,000 meals.
It's a friendly competition and food drive with House and Senate staffers making a difference for hungry families.
Both the Ohio House and the Ohio Senate, they've been a long-term partner. They have consistently stepped up when we have needed them and provided food, provided funds so that we can, Mid-Ohio Food Bank, provide for our hungry neighbors.
Families who struggle to have enough groceries even after the end of the Great Recession in 2008.
It's been a slow recovery, and so the problem is Ohio's been a little different. Wages have come better than other places in the country, but still, that problem's there, there are still a lot of people suffering. So we have to find a way to take care of the people that really need to be taken care of.
Former State Senator Lynn Watchman helped coordinate a major delivery from Campbell's Soup that helped stock this truck donated by Maumee Valley Bottlers.
Campbell's Soups is a great partner for the Central Ohio Food Bank. This is the third year they made this major truckload donation to the food bank. They're great supporters, and we appreciate Campbell's Soups and all they do for Ohioans.
The Mid-Ohio Food Bank food staple warehouse turns over every 18 days. Hunger is often out of sight, out of mind, but the need is there. John Fortney for the Ohio Senate. Moving the state's battle against infant mortality out of the doctor's office and into the neighborhoods that need it the most. Meet Sissy Watkins, a critical link in Ohio's new strategy to save more babies.
I can offer a crib through the ABCs of Sleep program. I'm a sleep ambassador, so I can go into their home, help them set up the pack and play, and show them how to use it. And then we talk about what's safe to go in a crib and what's not. And the biggest thing that we see is people are used to having bumpers and pillows and blankets in there with the baby, and they don't need that. And so sometimes just having the conversation is the biggest impact.
Sissy is a community health care worker for Community Development for All People. It partners with Celebrate One, a Columbus group whose mission is to make sure every baby lives to his or her first birthday. She doesn't wear a white coat, she's not a nurse, and doesn't work in a doctor's office. She works in the neighborhoods. Her mission is to meet new moms and moms-to-be. The trust she builds is key to the infant mortality mission.
I mean, trust is huge. You can't go to someone and tell them, well, this is how you need to treat your child, this is how you need to live your life, if there's no trust and there's no relationship. So the biggest part of me being able to provide information that someone's willing to listen to is to have that relationship and have that trust that's there.
Community healthcare workers make up Celebrate One's Community Connector Corps. It's part of a concept called Hub-Oriented Care.
And these connectors are women typically that come from the communities. Many of them have even been through some of these programs. They're trusted in the community. And so now they're connecting these women to the kinds of health services or other support services to make them successful in their pregnancy.
Senator Shannon Jones sponsored Senate Bill 332, developing new strategies and guidelines to fight infant mortality. Ohio spends more than 40 other states in this battle, but only ranks 45th in the country for results.
Because if we can provide the health, you won't need as much care. And it's the care that is so bloody expensive. It's the care that you get into a situation to where a lot of times you're just managing bad outcomes.
Sissy works out of the Church for All People on Columbus's South Side. It's a partner in the fight and a hub for those most in need.
And these community connectors are able to sit in people's living rooms, have honest conversations, respond to the questions and challenges that these young families are having.
What a wonderful time of the year to take a walk with the wildlife in Cleveland, right here at the Museum of Natural History. It's the grand opening of the Ralph Perkins Wildlife Center. Looping high across the hillside attached to Cleveland's Museum of Natural History is a unique wildlife walk. The bald and golden eagles overlook the furry raccoons and the playful otter. The Perkins Wildlife Center is home to many more animals native to Ohio.
It is infinitely better than a textbook, and this is one of our main educational spaces. You can interest kids in animals immediately.
Formerly called the Ralph Perkins II Wildlife Center presented by Key Bank, the project received financial backing from private and public partners. $3.3 million came from the state capital budget crafted by Senate leadership. It was critical for launching the first phase of the project.
What we're doing is not building something for the museum. We really are building for the community and for our state and for our future together. And it's been thrilling to partner with the state and to have that really crucial support so that we can make this happen.
If we can get more kids interested, then this is worth every penny and then some.
Capital budget projects aren't just funded based on a request written on a piece of paper. Senators know the importance of a project like this and often bring a unique understanding of its place in the community. Senator Larry Obhoff has been coming to the museum since he was a young boy.
I think that the museum really stands out, not just as an educational tool, but as something that inspires children and really teaches children about the love of learning.
From the wonders of the new Wildlife Center to the beauty of Southern Ohio's Cave Lake, the Ohio-West Virginia Youth Leadership Association celebrates a $2 million capital budget and investment to build a new lodge and upgrade water, sewer, and electric.
149 years of youth in government, and this will allow it to continue for another 149 years, creating leaders for the next generation of Ohio.
Tap into one of Ohio's growth industries, craft beer. Hop and Frog Brewery in Akron does business in 20 countries and 17 states. The Senate recently approved removing the alcohol by volume limit on craft beer as long as the alcohol percentage is provided for customers. Senator Faber presented Hop and Frog owner Fred Karm with the gavel used to pass the bill.
What it equates to us is a lot more business because people expect these type of beers from Hop and Frog. We're known for having very flavorful beers. They want to have the most flavor possible. So when they hear I'm making a triple oatmeal Russian Imperial Stout, they're going to want it.
We're seeing this all across Ohio, and it's a resurgence of that entrepreneurial spirit that is so strong. And to give them the flexibility to be entrepreneurs and to be business people and make their decisions about which way their product goes based on the market, I think is a good
Bye.